Richard Wagner was born on May 22, 1813, in Leipzig, Germany. His father Friedrich died soon, so his mother Johanna, who had 9 children, remarried to an actor-painter, Ludwig Geyer. Their house was always with theater people, among them Weber, whom Richard respected. The theater was his very core. At 15, he wrote his first drama. Then he made a piano transcription of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. He was so moved by Beethoven's Fidelio with Schroeder de Brillant. He wrote her that he now knew what he had to do with the rest of his life. Wagner enrolled at the Leipzig University as a student of music. For a half year, he learned composition with Weinleg. His first symphony in C major was completed and played by the Gewandhaus Orchestra. Rosalie introduced him to theater director. He began working on his opera by writing text by himself. Always poor, but a big spender, he was heavily in debt since leaving home. With his brother Albert's help, Wagner became a chorus master at the opera house in Würzburg. He had never thought of himself as good-looking, but soon he discovered that he had a certain charisma that women found attractive. At age 23, he married to an actress, Minna, in Magdeburg. They moved to Riga, where he became the chief conductor of the city theater and began working on his new opera. Soon they fled Riga, fleeing creditors, departing in a carriage that overturned. Minna was thrown out, possibly causing her to have a miscarriage. His destination was Paris. To get there, they took a stormy sea passage to London. The inspiration of Flying Dutchman surged up out of him. They settled in Paris for 3 years, and during their stay, Wagner met Liszt, who recognized his talent and became his benefactor. His latest opera, Rienzi, was finally premiered in Dresden. With Hermine as Adriano, his dream came true. Then he was appointed the Royal Saxon Court conductor. He staged The Flying Dutchman, but it was failed. After this failure, he proposed that the singers should sit down and read a whole libretto out loud, approaching the text as actors would approach a play. He transformed the entire approach to not as opera, but as music drama. Around this time, he encountered the saga of the Nibelung and developed his imagination to his own music drama. The second staging of Tannhäuser by Liszt in Weimar brought him the breakthrough. But same year, May uprising broke out, in which Wagner played a supporting role, with Liszt's help. He defected to Zurich. Same year, Liszt conducted the premiere of Lohengrin, Liszt who brought out his operas when all other conductors ignored them. During this period, Liszt introduced his 3 children to Wagner, including Cosima. At age 39, he had completed the libretto for The Ring of the Nibelung. It now consisted of 4 enormous installments. He started planning his original theater that could perform these enormous-scale music dramas. He first read Schopenhauer's book, The World as Will and Presentation, and around that time, Wagner met Matilda, whose husband became his patron. the Wagners moved into an adjoining house called Asylum. His stormy love for Matilda inspired him to write Tristan and Isolde. At the time, newlywed couple Hans von Bülow and his wife, Cosima, often visited Asylum. The warrant for his arrest was rescinded, but Minna went back to Tristan alone and passed away. He was addicted to luxury items like soft silks and perfumes, which also played havoc with his finances. Around the time, Cosima became his secretary and soon became his mistress. When King Ludwig II succeeded the throne of Bavaria, a miracle occurred. With King's help, his debts were wiped out and he sponsored the latest opera. Tristan and Isolde, he received one of the greatest ovations in his life. Ludwig installed Wagner the Villa Triptych. He created many masterpieces here, wearing the specially ordered slippers, and designed his own dressing gown. He liked the feminine style. He republished Judaism in music under his own name, which raised the largest disturbance. During this period, Cosima had 3 children with Wagner. They got married in 1870. Wagner moved to Bayreuth to build his new Dream Theater. To raise funds for the construction, he roamed Europe conducting concerts. He became famous, but he ruined his health. Finally, Wagner premiered The Ring at his Dream Theater. That performance changed the music history, but the financial deficit was vast. His last music drama, Parsifal, was premiered, but he was in poor health. He died in Venice, Cosima by his side, on February 13, 1883. He was 69. They made an odd couple to look at, but it was a perfect match. Cosima was his helpmeet. After his death, she took the leadership of Bayreuth and succeeded in institutionalizing the festival internationally. From his younger days, he kept on performing his libretto. For friends and family, without a note of music, but people wept. What he had done was to dramatize the music, to make it tell a story, his story.